What's up, y'all, man? It's King Carlos here, bro. Back with another video. Want to speak on some shit, man. It's very important. Daunte Wright, young man, another young brother, bro. Gone. Uh, this is, as I've said, bro. You gotta do the best you can. We just gotta stay away from the police at all costs. Like, hey, quit pulling me. Stop. Jesus, tripping. You know, it's been happening forever, man. Way before I was born. So all started and stuff like that. Um, as I said, the police officer's original job. I think I explained on here where that comes from. You could look it up. The original police officer job extended from slavery. It starts in the slavery times. People, you know what's crazy? We gotta act like this. We gotta always act like affirmative. Like even now, when they hire black people at jobs, a lot of y'all don't know this. They get tax breaks for hiring us. When if they're like when you see a job and it's really high paying, and you be like one of the 3 black people working there, and you probably getting paid really good. You probably thinking that company cares. They getting tax breaks for hiring you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Affirmative action is the reason that blacks got accepted into corporate America. I know this has nothing to do with the job he was just dropped, but I'm just explaining the history, bro. But with that, when affirmative action, now we have to act like we all have the same opportunity to do anything, and we don't, man. They're not hiring everybody, bro. They're choosing what they want. To this day, you have blacks with millions of dollars, bro. They can't buy land in this country because they won't sell it to them. You know, they refuse to sell to blacks. They talked about how property rates go up when black people buy stuff. All that shit, man. We already know it's true. We got to keep pretending. Come on, mama. She tripping. Right back there. We got to keep pretending it's not happening. And we got to keep giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt that we know hate us and stuff like that. You get your license. You know, you try to respect the rules of the road. He's a young dude. I think they say he didn't have a license or something like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We saw a murderer get walked out by the police, who we know killed like 10 people. So it doesn't. To me, he could do nothing. There's nothing he could do in that car to get him killed. And that's just real. It ain't no fucking opinion. That's a fact. I don't care who doesn't like it. There's nothing you could do in that car to get him killed, man. You think about all the wicked shit we've seen people do. That we know those police officers. Most of them, even the ones who are not white, bro. They know what they represent. They know what they want to be. And when it's time to make that fellow white officers proud, they'll beat the shit out of one of their own. So we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for police to deal with white people, to do anything, they could kill their own family, man. They'll walk somebody out with their own daughter's blood on their shirt. They'll walk him out, arrest him, and make sure he gets the proper treatment, bro. Make sure he gets proper medical aid. Make sure he's seen about before he's handcuffed. Make sure he's read his rights, and he's completely coherent of what's going on. All that, man. And and really that is not for love. That's for hate. That's to show how much they hate us. Like, look, your people could just it's because it told you, man, it's existence. When you're so great like we are, when you're so beautiful like we are, bro, when you're so powerful like we are, we connect to everything. You know how long they've wanted to make shows like, come on. You know how long they wanted to make shows like Lovecraft Country and them and even Jordan Peele's Visions and stuff like that. They've always wanted to show the power that we've had over this country, because that's what it is, man. If somebody is nothing to you, nothing goes without saying. We don't address ants and roaches as human beings because they're beneath us. But you see, every day, every agenda is about us. Every goddamn movie is about us. They make movies about our humanity, and they don't have that type of humanity, bro. White people don't have that type of humanity that they show in movies, bro. They're not forgiving people. They're not loving people. They're not compassionate. They tolerate their own children. They don't give a fuck about their own people, man. And it's real. They fuck their own people over. But they just hate us so much more because of the jealousy and shit. So they rather do shit to us. And other races follow along with them because they know white is synonymous with success in this country. So it's synonymous with money. And it is. It's the same thing, bro. You can't have success in this country without white people being around. It's just the truth, dude. That's not trying to be mean or facetious. It just is what it is. When you see somebody very successful, they're going to come on over here. They're going to have some white people around them, bro. It is what it is. And other races know that, so they follow suit, man. And they jump on where the money's at. You don't get no. Come on now. I ain't tripping. Come here. It is what it is, man. Young man getting out of his car, being executed. And that's what happened. He was executed, man. Running out of fear of his life. Because he knows what happens to people. We know what happened, what the police do to us, man. You don't have to be a criminal to die. Like, I hate people that bring that argument. I'm not saying thugs and gangsters and, niggas that we know steal and do all type of fuck shit and rob people and beg and, sit around and waiting for a motherfucker to give them something. I'm not saying people like that are good for the community, for the black community. Because it's black people that do all that. Handle our business. We don't fucking like people like that much either. But I hate that argument that's why we're here in this country. It starts. That's like, it's not like we were brought here, bro. We was all getting along. Then all of a sudden niggas start gangbanging and shit, and then white people start fucking tripping. We was brought here from slavery, bro. The hatred started back then. It continued on. It's never stopped. It's been in through the medical field, through food, through incarceration, through housing, all type of shit, bro. Through media, financially. The financial gap will never be stopped. It's like $1 trillion. It's bigger than $1 trillion, dude. It's more than $1 trillion gap between black and white people. I hope y'all know that. It'll never ever be filled. And it was done on purpose. It's not about that anymore. It's just about our humanity. And in this country, as blacks, every time we get happy, I know I'm not the only one who feels that dark cloud over you, because we're used to having our happiness taken from us. We're used to, as soon as we get happy and someone sees it, they can hurt us and they take our joy away, and they get happy and they take joy out of that. And that's been happening hundreds of years, bro. We've died hundreds of years, hundreds of times, bro. So many of us, bro. Our fathers going back to back, us going back to back to back. That shit is programmed in our DNA, and it's programmed in their DNA to do it. We have to fight back, man, and break the cycle. I'm not saying just for hurt people, but you have to defend yourself, bro. Defend your family's honor. Y'all let me know what y'all think.